let's be honest here, no one really expected France and Croatia to go all the way to the final. Starting off with France. France had a lot of doubts heading into the World Cup because Didier Deschamps didn't really seem to have a starting 11. He would play some guys on different positions. He didn't really have his core, and you would think that a team with such ridiculous talent would already have their starting 11 ready to go, especially before a World Cup. Deschamps' France started to find a groove throughout the tournament, and they did have some bumps here and there that they had to kind of cruise through. But they did it because they have ridiculous individual talent that has gotten them this far, and even 2 years ago in the Euro. Guys like Mbappe, Dembele, Giroud, Griezmann, those are just the guys up top. In defense, you have Varane, Umtiti, who scored the goal against Belgium. It's just a team that's stacked to the point where it's almost ridiculous to bet against them. And sure, Griezmann and Giroud don't really contribute much to the score sheet, but if you see them and you really pay attention to them, you can tell that those guys sacrifice quite a lot because they come down to help their team defend. That's why they haven't conceded a goal in these last couple games. But you want to talk about a guy that is all over the pitch, N'Golo Kante. That man has been playing at a ridiculous level for the last few years. He contributed, I wouldn't say contributed, he was the key part in Leicester City's championship winning season back in 15-16. It was just ridiculous how much space he covers. He's everywhere and he's so small too. You really can't do much to defend or even attack N'Golo Kante because the way that he plays, he's everywhere. He doesn't let you breathe. He doesn't give you any space. N'Golo Kante, arguably the greatest defensive midfielder in the world right now. If you were to ask me, I think France are worthy finalists because they improved throughout the tournament, and not only that, their talent has led them to a Euro final back in 2016 and a World Cup final now in 2018, so back-to-back major tournaments in the final. They held on against Belgium for the first few minutes when Belgium came out very intensely attacking and trying to score a goal. France held on, again with the help of Kante and the guys up top coming down, and then they scored a goal off of a set piece. Surprise, surprise, that's been a trend in this World Cup. So I think France is a worthy finalist. Not only that, they are the favorites to win the final. And now Croatia. Croatia, a team that has surprised you, that has surprised me, and surprised everyone that has been watching this tournament. They upset Argentina in match day 2 of the World Cup, 3-0. Luka Modric has been playing out of his damn mind. He's been playing unbelievable. Keep in mind, his last competitive game with his club was back late May, Champions League final. He comes back, he plays 3 group stage games with Croatia, and then plays 3 consecutive extra times within a week and a half. Within a week and a half with his national side. So he's been playing at the same level for about 2 months. This level is something that many players can't even keep up for 2 games, let alone for 2 months in a row. The quality in the midfield that Croatia has with Rakitic, Modric, Brozovic, Kovacic, those guys are at another level. That's what has helped Croatia get to this point. They are all willing to sacrifice, they all defend, and they know how to suffer because they've had to make comebacks in every single one of the 3 direct elimination games. They were down against Denmark, they were down against Russia, and they were down against England. They came back and they won all 3 of those games, and now they're in the final. Luka Modric has my vote for the best player of the tournament. He's been playing at a ridiculous level for these last few months with Real Madrid and with Croatia. So even putting him in the discussion for the Ballon d'Or late this year might not be so crazy. Sure, Croatia is an underdog and they should be. This is the first World Cup final that they have ever played. But keep in mind, Croatia has only played independently in a World Cup for 20 years. And the first World Cup that they participated in, they went all the way to the semifinals. They lost to France. They lost to France back in '98, but now they look for revenge. And if you were to ask me my prediction, I believe that Croatia is going to win the World Cup. Who would have thought? You would have called me crazy if I said Croatia was going to win the World Cup even a month ago. But the way that they have been playing, the level that all of these players are on, they're all on the same page too, which helps quite a lot. I think Croatia has what it takes. France, I'm sorry, your golden generation is going to leave with their hands empty again. Croatia, world champions on Sunday. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this World Cup. This World Cup has been mind-blowing. I mean, just the results. It all started off with Iceland getting a point from Argentina, and then Mexico defeating Germany, and it's just been going on and on and on and on, and we might see Croatia win a World Cup. This is what football is all about. This is the World Cup, and we only get to see it every 4 years. Of course, don't forget to follow Speak Futbol on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, @SpeakFutbol. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, give it a review, preferably 5 stars again. Even if you like it or if you don't, it is what it is. Just give us 5 stars because it helps. Of course, on anchor.fm/SpeakFutbolFC. Follow it there, and you can follow me on Twitter @AlexPerezFC. Enjoy the World Cup final, and we will see you after the game.